more which makes being proactive way better.
One eternity later.
Most emotes.
2,000 years later.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you all doing today? My name is Omobelu Hashem. I'm a professional makeup artist slash YouTuber based in Lagos. How are you doing? If it's your first time here, you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. You know how much I love you. On this note, I'd like to say Happy New Year, as this is my first sit down video of the year. And it's so good having to sit down and talk to you guys. How is the year treating you? Hope you all are good. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to navigate between being proactive and being reactive. As we all know, this is a new year and everybody wants to be serious, including me. And New Year comes with resolutions and everything. January is the time where everyone wants to take their life seriously, wants to take their year seriously, and they have goals that they want to achieve in the new year and all of that. So, on that note, I'm going to be talking about how to navigate between being reactive and being proactive. I wrote some things in my notes and I'm just going to be reading some out. Don't mind me if I'm looking down. So, here's what I wrote. Being reactive is all about your response or reaction to problems as they arise, while being proactive is about preventing problems before they arise. Anticipating and taking steps to avoid those problems is what being proactive means. What I'm basically trying to say is that being proactive means that you've pre-planned something before it actually happens. You've made plans about something. There's this saying that says if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So when you plan out whatever it is that you want to achieve or you want to do or you set out goals, it makes it easy for you to overcome whatever challenges that comes because you would have foreseen it before it actually happens. And being reactive, on the other hand, is when you tackle problems as they arise. You didn't make any plan, and that might not go well because you did not make any plans before actually tackling those problems, which means that being proactive is way better than being reactive, even if it may seem difficult in some cases. I was having this conversation with someone some days back, and we talked about the difference between being reactive and being proactive and which one is way better. And then I gave an instance about two people having a boxing match, and then one of those people decides that because the other person doesn't seem up to their standard or because they have a small stature, they have a feeling that they can actually fight that person and win. And because of that, they do not train, not knowing that the other person, despite their small stature, keeps training and doing things to enhance their match and all of that so that he can win. But because the other person has looked at the person like, oh, this person looks like someone that I can win or I can fight with and I don't have to train and all of that. Now it's the day of the boxing match, and because you have that confidence that you can beat that person, not knowing that that other person has really worked on themselves, you you get into that fight and then the person eventually wins. It means that you did not plan. You actually looked at that person that, oh, this thing is something that I can handle. And because you did not train for that, the person actually won. That is an example of what being reactive means. You actually have to plan for something and work towards it. And examine the weaknesses and the strengths of that thing that you're planning on and see how it is going to work for you. That way, things work out well. When we decide to be proactive, we choose to act on the situation before the situation becomes a crisis. So, what I'm basically trying to say is that being proactive is good. Although, most times we Nigerians are reactive, we take things as it comes. Like the thing for this year is not good for anybody. So, if anybody brings it anyhow to you, you just give it back to them, hot and everything. And I'm not saying that that thing is bad. It has its own advantages. Like being reactive has its own advantages. Like it shows that sometimes you are smart and you can handle whatever situation as it happens or as it comes and all of that. But also being proactive actually helps a lot. It helps you think long term. It helps you know that this is how you're going to handle a particular situation if it arises. It helps you know that, okay, let me give you an instance. For instance, someone is trying to have a wedding, and then for weddings that are no event planners and for weddings that they are event planners, you actually know the difference between the two. For weddings that have event planners, you know that they are, it's like really organized. They have people that would would serve, people that wash out into your seat, people that will do this and make everything just organized. And for weddings that don't have event planner, you already know that everywhere is just disorganized. The caterers are serving food to one person because one mama secretary says these are my people and you must serve them food and all of that. Which means that that party will not go well because in that season, there are people that will complain that they didn't get food and all of that. But when there is a wedding that is planned, you know that okay, everybody gets something at that wedding. Which means that the one with the event planner is obviously the one that is the proactive one, and the one without the event planner is the reactive one. And one turns out well than the other eventually. So what I'm basically trying to say is that let us try as much as possible to be proactive this year. Work towards your goals, not just write them down and wait for them to happen. Work towards your goals. While you're writing down your goals and you're saying this is what you want to achieve, also make plans on how you're going to achieve them and try to think of the possibility of that thing not working out and figuring out another solution for it. And you see that as you do that, things will go well for you. If this video has helped you or you've learned something, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also invite your friends to watch this video as well. Also, don't forget to drop a comment. I love you all so much. Thank you for always listening to me. See you all in my next video. Bye.